Well, it's a pretty day outside, so I thought I'd do a quick review on a couple of new toys I bought. The first thing is a thing called a Know Your Limits target, which is simply a set of swinging gongs mounted on a pole. The gongs range in size from 2 inches down to 1/4 of an inch. Now, 1/4 of an inch is slightly larger than a .22 caliber bullet, so it takes a steady hand to hit those last couple of targets even at a distance of 25 or 30 yards. Now, the way I've seen this game played before on YouTube is the guys start at the biggest disc and go down to the smallest. You can quit at any time you want to, but if you miss a shot, then you zero your score for the whole thing. That puts a little bit of strategy into it for those that want to show off and just shoot at anything. This is the second thing I want to show you. It's called a side scope. Now, I've tried these things in the past, but before, the camera mounted on the end of the scope, which required you to use the camera to set up the shot, which can become very difficult in bright light conditions, and it messes up your eye relief. The beauty of this device is that it actually has a mirror that looks through the scope, and you look through the end just like you normally would. The device looks very complicated, but it's actually not. All that work was done for you in the engineering phase of the device. It took me about 10 minutes to get it up and going. And the beauty of it is it can be removed and put on another rifle if you buy another set of mounting rings. They make rings in 1 inch and 30 millimeter, I know, and they may even offer 34 millimeter, I'm not sure. The device mounts on the left side of the scope, leaving the right side free for the bolt action to work, and it's not in the way of anything. This works. This is what I used to film the video of the previous shot you saw on the Know Your Limits target. So here I am in the backyard shooting the Know Your Limits target with the side scope mechanism, and it works pretty well. So if you want to set up a target for your buddies to shoot at that you don't have to walk down and see where you hit every time, the Know Your Limits target works pretty well. And if you want to record your shots, then the side scope camera works pretty good. Although I will tell you one thing about it. About half the time I forget to hit record. So you go home, pull the chip out, load it in the computer, and there's nothing there. You do have to hit record. So that's it, guys. I finally made a video less than 3 minutes.